Hello, everyone. My name is Reverend Dr. John Chang-Yee. Crystal and I have walked together in spiritual accompaniment for over 2 years. They have asked me to offer the charge for their ordination celebration, and I am honored, extremely honored to do so, having witnessed Crystal's discernment journey and the clarity of vocation that is being confirmed by friends, family, and community today. The images of the hummingbird, the dragon, and water have arisen on this journey for us together. May they invite you, Crystal, into this new calling, and each of us into new ways of supporting you as well. Crystal, may you receive all of this and to notice what arises as it calls to you now. Crystal, you are called to a sacred service. Today, you are not ordained into authority, but into attentiveness, not into dominion, but into dwelling. You are entrusted with a calling as ancient as breath, to walk beside those who suffer, to hold space for those who search, and to do so in the way of the Tao, in the spirit of the hummingbird, the wisdom of the dragon, and in the agility of water. The hummingbird, though small, travels great distances. She hovers in stillness, drinks deeply from the moment, and departs with grace. Let her teach you, Crystal, to move lightly in sacred spaces, to listen longer than you speak, to draw life even amid suffering, to honor the moment as enough, to enter a room without needing to fill it, to listen without judgment, and to offer hope, not in grand gestures, but in stillness, in silence, in staying. In your service, may you, Crystal, be quick to notice what others overlook. Be gentle in grief's shadow. Let your ministry be one of sacred hovering, present enough to witness pain, close enough to taste its sweetness, yet free enough to fly when it is time to go. And always harmoniously attend to that which nourishes life and love while being nourished by that same source. In the 26th chapter of the Tao Te Ching, it says, "Heavy is the ruler of light, stillness is the ruler of restlessness." Be like the hummingbird in the space where pain may be thick, where confusion abounds, and where wisdom is deeply hungered for. May your presence, Crystal, be rooted and substantive so that hope and lightness may arise. May your stillness in the presence of anxiety and fear give rise to clarity and sustenance. Let your presence be soft and steady, yet attentive to that which is most important, not to fix, but to remain and bear witness in compassion. Crystal, the dragon, is the guardian of mystery. Dwelling in clouds, in thunder, in the breath between heaven and earth, the dragon does not apologize for its presence, for it holds deep memory, ancient breath. It is a protector of treasure, of truth, of thresholds. Let him teach you in this moment, Crystal, to speak truth when truth must be named, to carry courage without armor, to protect the sacred silence, to walk with power held gently, to extend this to yourself and others in equanimity, to guard the holy ground of suffering, to name what must be named, and to speak when silence becomes betrayal. In your service, Crystal, may you remember there will be times when your presence will be the only light in someone's dark night of despair. In those moments, carry the dragon's flame, not to scorch, but to warm, not to consume, but to illuminate. Be fierce in love. Hold your ground for those who cannot, and always, always wield your strength with humility. The Tao Te Ching in the 33rd chapter speaks of this truth. Knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. Mastering others takes force. Mastering yourself takes fortitude and perseverance. Be like the dragon when you face injustice or despair, silencing or suffering for yourself and others. Do so rooted in your being, clear in your voice, and always led by reverence rather than ego or striving. Crystal, you are also called to be like water, soft, strong, ungraspable, and essential. Water does not insist, it yields, but it shapes stone. It descends, but it nourishes roots. It is silent, yet it sustains life. Let water teach you to flow where others resist going. Let your service be shaped by gentleness, not control. Let absence teach as much as presence. In the 8th chapter of the Tao Te Ching, it says, "The Tao is like water, nourishing all things without striving. It flows to low places where others do not go. You too shall serve in this way, by going to the low places, the hospital bed, the prison cell, the grieving silence, the loneliness before solitude. As you go, may you be gentle where the world is harsh. Be still where others rush. Offer presence, not solutions. Offer peace, not performance. Be like the water, for you are not called to fill every silence. You are called to remain, to replenish and be replenished, to nourish and be nourished, to flow freely and receive abundantly. For nothing in the world is softer than water, yet nothing can overcome it." So now, Crystal, move with the wings of the hummingbird, stand with the heart of the dragon, serve with the soul of water, be a vessel of quiet light, be a keeper of sacred space, be a mirror of the way, the Tao, and remember, you do not go alone. The Tao goes with you, unseen, but always unfolding, transcending, yet always including you in its mystery and transformation. And for those family and friends and community that gathered around, you receive a call as well. All of us do, who support Crystal. May our charge be this as well. May each of us embody the spirit of the Tao for Crystal and her call to service. Soft but never weak, may we be comforting, yet a steadfast presence of compassion for her in the loving kindness she gives to those in need. May we be quiet but never absent, moving in accord with Crystal's energy and actions as her path unfolds in new and unpredictable ways. May we be humble but deeply grounded, reflecting back that same source each of us arise from in order to keep Crystal grounded when it may be tempting for her to extend more than she has capacity for in that moment. For Crystal, may we be a mirror that does not judge, be a presence that does not push. May we be also like water, moving, listening, healing, and returning again to stillness with you, Crystal, particularly when you may need to be reminded of this stream and the life flowing through it, from which you arose and to which you will always return. Crystal, may you see and receive this truth from us. You do not need to shine. You need only to be clear. Let the Tao move through you, between each of us, and with all who are called for you to companion. Blessings and peace, everyone.